Wait, will Atomic die? No, they can't die. Well, they can die if their head is destroyed. But otherwise they can't. But, no, what's happening is they're basically, they've gone into a coma, which they need to do every now and then in order to regenerate. A silver mining... No, now that sounds very, very tempting. Why did you kill the donkey and then not bring it back exactly? Oh, Jaxero came to collect the donkey. Fair enough. Clean that up after you're done. And clean this up after that. There we go. In terms of our work, Jaxero and Long Game Hunter will tend towards hauling. Not a Sith and Walking Snack will tend towards cleaning prior to doing any kind of research. Okay, Walking Snack is no longer wandering in sadness, but is bloody starving as a consequence of having wandered in sadness for quite such a long time. Right, let's try and clean this place up a little bit, eh? Data with all of their other jobs is now not taking care of the cleaning quite as much, which is a bit of a pain. Another ambrosia sprout. Nice. I will happily expand this zone out to claim it. Is the other one still there? No, that one's long gone. So that one, that entire zone can go. That one is still there though. These ambrosia sprouts have, like, if we can just get the right kind of trader, we will get stupid money from it. Ow. Painful. Unpleasant in the extreme. Will you not do fire? Someone put out the fire? Yes, that's right. Put out the fire on our colonists first. Then put out the fire on the walls. Long Game Hunter, though. Nah, I want to go grab the milk. That emptied all of our... Damn it all. Okay, we're back up to 3 days now because the accelerator isn't active, but okay. That was a rough time for that to happen. That's the first event that we've had in this colony, and of course it happened when Atomic Aliens is trying to death rest in our powered death rest casket. The first of its kind. It's deeply frustrating. Unfortunately, you're going to need to self-tend for now. Oh, no, Jaxero's taking care of you. Oh, never mind. I got the wrong person. My apologies. Takes so much food to train them. That's the big one, is that the amount of meat that we have to go through to get them training is very rough on us. How are we doing in terms of your needs for learning? Not too bad. All things said and done, not too bad. No, he doesn't produce energy in the Death Rest Cascade. That requires energy from him. But he is proceeding through that very quickly, which is great. Alright, I think it's time for us to drop down a couple of these then. Been trying to resist them, but Would you clean this place for me? Thank you. We haven't even begun on this yet. That is kind of worrying. This is the last of these that I'm going to need, though. But one thing I could do is turn off power to it. Does this even need mob? No. Alright. How long is left on that quest? 9 days. That's actually not going to be too bad. Once Atomic Alien... You can see the difference that this thing is making, by the way. The different amounts of it. But once that is done, we're going to have... Atomic Alien should be able to start work on that in earnest. I would love to forbid this, but I can't easily. Disallow that. Disallow this. Disallow all of those. That way we can focus on building this. Oh, actually, someone's already working on it. Fantastic. There we go. We're at full power. We've got... quite a lot of excess right now. Only 20 hours left now. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, it seems. Oh wow, that is getting very dark. Dear Lord. Shoot frenzy on Fredato. Someone who's not going to be shooting. Oh. Argave. I'll take that. Happily, in fact. No! Acidic smog! Why? Poop! Acidic smog is caused by pollution in nearby world tiles. It slows plant growth, deteriorates exposed items, and reduces mood. The current world tile has a nearby pollution score of 1.02, calculated by adding the pollution of nearby world tiles. This means that on average, acidic smog will occur every 179 days. How long it'll last, I have no idea, but that's unfortunate. Can we make gas masks yet? New. Paid psychic suppression. Psychic suppression will reduce the consciousness of all females around. You get an L-Tech vest, good. L-Tech vest, L-Tech shirt, good. With gold, or an L-Tech skull cap. Those don't really stand out to me as useful for our current colony. If it was something useful, then sure, but it really isn't. I'm actually going to reduce that all the way down to 1. In fact, I'm going to... well, yeah, make one of them. And then I'm going to probably change that to just make them on demand rather than to reserve a certain amount of them. Beggars hope for alms. They want 38 herbal medicine out of my available 88. Well, guys, you've chosen an awful time to show up. You really have. The Gopping Accord. They'll prepare for a while, then attack. Grenade. Oh, they're pig people. Bloody pig people. Alright. how long? Atomic aliens. 4 hours. We might... Oh, okay. This worked out. This worked out for us. We're being attacked by the filthy orcses, yes. So, pig skins. Strong immunity, reduced pain, pig ears, pig voice, fat body, reddish brown hair, skin color. Quite a lot of these will just be individuals. Suppressing, overridden. Oh, they have to have a fat body there. Overridden by... Oh, I see. So they can either have hulking or fat, right? Poor cooking. Really? They don't cook well? Trotter hands. Nearsighted. Robust to digestion. They can eat raw food. Well, that's why they don't need to cook then. Strong stomach. Immune to food poisoning. They need a lot of food, though. Happy to trade with you if you want to survive long enough. Come on down. Who's our best talker? That would be Smirks. Smirks. Go quick. Go ahead. Give them the herbal meds. Yep. They're beginning the assault. Well, shit. I was really hoping that they wouldn't. 1 hour left. Ah, you'll probably wake up during the fight. We haven't... I should have taken the time to get their equipment ready, shouldn't I? Should have donned the assault armor. Right, okay, go. Take him out. That's right. Knife him! They actually squeal like pigs. This is going to be bad. Ouch. Okay, that's one down. They're breaking. Get in there, melee attack before they can throw. No! Flee! Flee, 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 flee! Oh, thank God, that's far enough away. That could have killed us. Everyone was stood there. That could have been the end of us, frankly. Atomic aliens, come on! My lord. Get in there. Well, you've definitely earned your stripes with this battle, guys. Really? The person with the... now you've woken up, okay. Get down here as quickly as you can. You're off, go. You're good to go. Well done. Head out. Atomic aliens, I need you. Can you jump over a wall? I wonder. No. Where's the other one? He's wounded. See if you can run him down. I'm genuinely amazed by that. Genuinely amazed. They did well. Let's have a look at the... Ooh, left foot. Gunshot to the foot and leg. Bruises on the right toe. Okay, this isn't awful. Okay, they're gone. They're gone. That's fine. Get down here. Tend. Do it quickly. That they are coming down here with a lot of explosives, I've noticed. 6 to 8. That's wonderful. Oh. How's the DLC so far? It is amazing. I'm loving it, Gary. Also, hello, mate. How are you doing? Can we get a shout out for Gary, please? How's your day going, buddy? I'm absolutely loving the DLC so far, though. You're playing Crash Bandicoot 4? It's about time. Wow. Can you take care of Long Game Hunter as well? Actually, let me make sure that you're getting the right kind of meds. Given this, the severity of your wounds, I want you to... Dunk. Have you got the best meds? No. Go grab them. Those are some nasty, really gnarly wounds you had there. 9 hours until death. Your wounds don't close up as much as our vampire friends do. I just woke up, so good, huh? I see that you are an optimistic person. There are some people will be like, I just woke up, so I don't know yet. But yeah, we're having an absolutely fantastic time of it. We got acidic smog though right now, which isn't great, but yeah. Other than that, things are going well for the colony, I would say. We've got our little death rest area over here. Though at this point, could probably shut down the lights for now. In fact, I think what I would do is I'd probably have a little switch or something around here. Have the power go up through here and then branch off from that point and then around rather than going through this little section. So I'm going to remove that bit. So it has to go through the switch. That way I can shut down all of the lights when we're not using the death rest casket. Okay. This has bound to Atomic Aliens, so this is now Atomic Aliens' death rest room. No one else can use it. That's really interesting. I was expecting it to be something that we could kind of hot swap, but no. We have managed to get to the point of Tier 3 learning, though. Again, 3.71 progress per day to the next one. So that's actually not too bad. We'll probably get there fairly quickly. Yeah, I think we're quickly getting to... I don't think there is actually a problem here. I think what we're doing with Frodato is fine. I was just a little bit surprised by how long it was taking versus what seemed to be the case last time. We are running out of places to put all the weapons, by the way. It's an interesting time. Then I'm going to move this room around a little bit. We are going to drill this back. Going to slide that up in there. Going to move this across to sit here. Then we're going to have an electric smelter so that I can deal with all of the clothing at the same time. Oh, Jaxro is fully healed. Well done, Jaxro. Long Game Hunter is switching beds. Don't blame me, mate. That is a masterwork bed. Specifically for taking care of the peeps. Oh my god, this place is so filthy, please. Alright, when you wake up, Smirks, could you clean the bedroom? You won't clean the bedroom. Never mind. Can you clean the bedroom, Morgan Snack? Oh my goodness, that was kind of wild. Is that it is a sarcophagus, yes. Okay, so if you haven't looked at the DLC, the first thing I'm going to say has got nothing to do with the amazing new content, like the Mechanitor or the gene modifying or anything like that. However, I will say, all the animals just getting toxic buildup. No, this is not toxic fog, Road Train. This is acidic smog. I know it's very easy to compare the two, but from the sounds of this, it doesn't cause any health issues. It hurts mood and slows plant growth. No RGB sleep chamber. Oh, let me get on that for you. And oh, sorry, I meant to do this. Dunk. And then to do this. And then we need green, of course. I wonder if you can actually make this uns. I imagine you could, if you really wanted to. We don't want to, though. Copy color. Oh. Copy color, then paste. My lungs are burning. I am depressed. Yeah, I can more or less see how that would work. So, one of the things that I'm going to point out here is probably the least interesting, but for me, the most awesome thing. Shelves. Notice how each section of these shelves, first and foremost, they are now one-tile shelves, base game. Each shelf can hold 3 stacks per space they occupy. Shelves have now gone from something that you put in a place to kind of organize things a little bit, you know, like, you're like, they look kind of interesting and they help to organize, but ultimately I'm just wasting resources because the floor is as capable of holding this. Shelves are now 3 times as capable of holding stuff as the floor is. But one thing I've been harping on about, and I'm sure people in chat are getting tired of hearing me say this exact thing over and over, it's more than the sum of its parts. Not only am I able to fit 3 times as much stuff into the same space, but turn that around the other way, I can fit the same amount of stuff into 1/3 of the space, which has particular value for freezers. Because a one-third the space freezer might require 1/2 as many coolers to keep cool. It might even require 1/3 as many coolers to keep cool, depending on how big the freezer was to begin with. It is a huge, huge deal. There is obviously lots of other things as well, like the actual fact that we just got attacked by pigmen. Which I imagine we can still look at it. They're pig skins. So they've got various genetics here. We've got a genie over here, that basically a bio-engineered engineer. They've got very long fingers, very dexterous. We've got Atomic Alien over here is the character that we started with. And we went for the kind of overpowered rich explorer kind of archetype. Chat was undecided on whether they wanted vampires or mechanitors, so people who can basically bond with and control mechs. Kind of like the Granland Tenders, but for mechs. And so we made our own vampire instead, because you can go into this, and this is absolutely wild. The amount of stuff you do in here. So it is a lot of stuff. That gene for bad gardener, yes. On someone who ended up then rolling with their life experience as a medieval slave and then a crop farmer. So it's like, I'm so bad at gardening, but I've got a real passion for it, and I'm actually like, you know, a professional level gardener. But genetically, I'm just so bad at gardening. There is so much, there's so much here for modders. There are loads of different factions. If I bring up the actual faction list, so we're playing with all of the factions we can. So the Gopping Accord is a rough pig union. They're the pig skins. We've got Neanderthal tribes. So they are actual Neanderthals. We've got the Impid tribes. They are kind of engineered to exist in very hot, arid climates. Very fast, kind of fragile melee, but they can breathe fire. It's more like they spit napalm, more or less. The Pigkin pirates. They are engineered for extremely cold climes, so they're massive, hulking, furry hominids. They're all... the idea of, like, humans is that humans are the baseline, and everything else here is human, but it's been either just tailored or hybridized with something else for a specific purpose. Then you've got the Wasters. They kind of thrive around toxins, and they were kind of engineered to colonize, like, tomb worlds, that kind of stuff. And then obviously the other regulars. But you can make your own as well, and this is something that you can research within the game. You could just start with the baseline human and then just research the tech to be able to assemble your own genes. We've researched the tech, it's just we haven't gotten around to it yet. Do they detox through tomb worlds as well? I'm sure they don't mind them. That would be kind of against their best interest. It would be kind of like Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. It's like, yeah, all the people around now, they were bioengineered by the people who came before the 7-day war that ruined the planet. They bioengineered a poisonous forest to cleanse the world, and they stored the true human genome in like century eggs to be hatched much later. We're just the custodians for now, and we're engineered to exist in the poisonous world. And then all of a sudden, like, yeah, the groups of us found the heart of the forest where it's finished doing its cleaning job, and immediately started bleeding from our lungs because they're not built to be able to handle actual normal air anymore. I imagine that would kind of been the thing with the tox world, is they're like, yeah, no, actually, we like the toxic smog. It makes us run fast. We like it like this. I think we'll keep it. Wait, what's this? If you've only ever watched the anime for Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, what I've said does not make any lick of difference to you. However, if you've read the actual visual novel that Nausicaa Valley of the Wind anime was based on, that's big stuffs. This, however, this game is Rimworld. If I was overthinking your question. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, it's a very, very famous, very wonderful anime. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. Absolutely wonderful. Right, let's reinstall this over here. Oh, also, so many new sounds. Sounds so good now. It's like oxygen not included levels of, like, pleasing, like the xylophone building. The anime, Ghibli. Studio Ghibli. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. Could someone quickly grab a link for them? Ah, there we are. You got Nausicaa there. Thank you very much, the White Winter Wolf. If you've ever watched the anime, the movie that is, and you liked it, and you wished there was more, please do yourself the service of reading the visual novel. You can find it pretty much anywhere. You know, anywhere that will order books for you. Get it. They are amazing, and it expands the world so much. Much like Akira, you know, Akira is like an hour-and-a-half movie. The visual novel is like 7 volumes and takes up like a third of a shelf of books. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, exactly the same, like 6 volumes. Huge thing. So good. So good. Absolutely worth reading. It is S tier in my opinion. You know what? I think we're going to try and make this place look a little bit nicer out here. Something like that. And then we are going to add in a grow zone along here. That will be for roses. Thanks for the suggestion. I adore the movie, but I've never read it. It is so much bigger than the movie. I mean, obviously it is, but once you've read that, the movie will... Well, it won't be spoiled for you because it's still a glorious, magical movie, but you will be shocked by how much wasn't in the movie, not even hinted at. There's whole other factions. There's so much going on. You learn so much about the old world. Like, so much. Also, I'm just going to prepare you. You know the God Warrior, kind of leaky face himself. In the anime, it's just basically this big bad weapon. In the visual novel, it has a personality. It gets a name. It is the best boy. And it will break you. Oh, God damn it. I have made myself the sads remembering this. Never got the hype for Akira, but I mean, if people enjoy it, they are allowed. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, not everyone's going to enjoy every work of fiction. I love the visual novel because it tackles some really interesting ideas. And it's so much more vast in scope than the anime was. The anime is... Well, I showed it to Lady Sheila one time, and she was just confused. And I was like, yeah, to be honest, it kind of is confusing. Because there's not enough world building behind it to make it... This is a very complicated story with an enormous amount of world building required to make it make sense. That's been condensed down into a 1.5 hour movie. Though I will say, from like this is my kind of like nerd self showing, but from a technical perspective, the animation in Akira, it was ahead of its time. I think it's fair to say that Akira was a genre-defining anime, not because of the story it was telling, but because of how well it told it visually. It was legitimately just way ahead of its time. Like, if you actually break down any of the scenes in Akira on a technical level from the animation standpoint, it is out of this world good. Okay, right, where are you, Atomic? I need you to burrow into the heart of a star again, please. I know you haven't had enough time to restore your power since the last time you did it. Well, tough luck. More star burrowing. Okay, now you can go and do other things. Alright, let's have a look at our cows. We've actually got... Yeah, she's pregnant. Hooray. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, are they able to haul yet? No, not quite. And I bet we need a lot more meat to be able to feed them. We can feed them whatever, so it's fine, but... Wildlife-wise... Take out the Aavak stows. Take out the Muffalos. What is this? Well, now I've named two big anime mangas, but the first one is Akira. And the second... Well, the one I first started talking about is Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Okay, we need more graves now as well. We're going to start putting the graves outside as a warning to attackers. Long Game Hunter is still healing up. That's fine. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, mate? Always awesome to see you in chat. Quickly, more walk arounds to wash away the stats. No! Why is my chat like this? Why? Yaman, I agree, actually. I strongly agree with your suggestion on this. Yeah, I think preventing people from being able to shortcut their way through the kitchen is going to be a massive help for us. Because they're bringing in a lot of dirt from outside. The acid smog is lifting. Hooray! I dislike it when anyone hunts next to a warg. That feels like death, just waiting for them. Also, can we turn off the grow zones? Oh, that looks so much better. Does this game not have doormats to help with dirt? No, that's a mod. And I'm playing it vanilla right now. So, no mods for us right now. Much sad. Unless that is actually something you can research in the base game. In which case, I'm a dumb. Also, don't burrow into the mountain on this side. That is just going to invite spider death. Well done. I'm just going to have to leave Atomic Aliens there studying, frankly. Muffalo Revenge. Not a good time, this. Is that Warg going in for the kill? Please tell me it is. Okay, no it wasn't. Shame. Because that would have been amazing. Okay. Well, that's going to take care of things. I like that your wall has a tiny fence behind it. Like that would be of any... Well, to be fair... okay, so the story of this is that wall started off like this. I just added a wall to it later. But I actually intend to enclose the fence. I don't know, just for visuals, I think. Realistically. It would be good if I replaced all of that with like actual granite fence and then just built more wall. Just because I can. The day Tynan puts doormats into the base game is the day we rejoice and soothe the savage Rimworld. I mean, I'm going to give Tynan a pass on quite a lot of things because of the shelf update. I'm going to be honest. Right now, Tynan can do no wrong. Blessed be Tynan. Tynan is great. Etc, etc, etc. Where's Atomic Aliens? You're heading down. I need you to come and add in a bit of light and warmth to a couple of rooms. This one as well. And then this one. It's not so much the warmth that we need at this point, though. It's more the light rather than anything else. Though I am having to have Atomic Aliens spend so much time... so much downtime just recovering and meditating that I'm starting to worry about that. Starting to worry a bit. Right, who have we got doing crafting? I mean, you have got high focuses on it. Have we got all of this? Yeah, we've got a reasonable amount. Okay, I clearly need to change this then. Granite blocks, let's upgrade this to 100. Pause at 50. 100 and 50. Same down here, 150. Actually, we don't have slate on this map, do we? No, we don't. Let me just double check the terrain here. No, it's sandstone we have here. So really, that last one should have been a sandstone work order, not a slate one. And 50. There we go. And then this one should be 1,000. And then pause it at 200. Alright, I kind of need you to focus on this, though. We desperately need to get this done, because the quest is for... Oh, no, we don't want that one. Or have we already failed it? Expires in 6.1 days. No, we're good. Just need to get more work done. Oh, great. Wonderful. How many people? Long Game Hunter. Who else? Yeah, Long Game Hunter, Frodato, Crowbar, and Worgensnack. Well, Crowbar I don't care about. Worgensnack, Long Game Hunter, and Frodato, that's kind of a pain. Ugh, fine. What's the white stone? I don't think I've ever seen it before. Is it just marble? Yeah, it's just marble. I use a mod that gives a bit of better contrast on the colours. It's called CCP Stone Tweaks. There are two versions. There's the vanilla version, which I'm using, and another one which adds a couple of extra stone types, like green and pink marble. But I prefer to just have the vanilla experience. There are only two mods that I'm using, and neither one adds or changes any functional mechanical part of the game. Both of them are basically quality of life or cosmetic ones, effectively. So the CCP Stone Tweaks just changes the colours of the stones that exist in the game. And for me, that's a bit of a quality of life thing. And P Music, which adds a couple of extra musical tracks, which I think are amazing. So I very much like. Alright, let's have this lit. Thank you. And could you... Oh. I was expecting that there would be some clothing that would need to be broken down, but no, apparently not. Oh, great. Really? Just after acid smog. Now, this will mess with people. Bollocks! In no uncertain terms. Cassandra is getting angry. Okay, so a distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over this entire region. Any person or creature now not under a roof will be slowly sickened by the toxic dust settling out of the atmosphere. It will last for anywhere between a few days to over a quadrum. Well, this is rough because we have no indoor growth. Like, we've got nothing for that. So at this point, I need to do a couple of things. One... Oh, God. Alright, so the easiest way for me to deal with this is turn off these powers here, but eventually we'll build that up. The plants here are going to die unless I use a sun lamp. For example, the most important sun lamp would be this one. I could place it about there to catch quite a lot of the plants here. But getting power up there is going to be a pain. And no mistake. Will this care if I run power cables through the air? Yes, it will. Yep. Okay, so we're going to have to burrow here. Where do you go? Yeah, that's going to be a real pain. Okay, well, there's two ways that I can do it then. I can dig all the way up and then refill it, and I think that's probably what we're going to do. Alternatively, I could just skirt around the edge, but I feel that this one is going to need much more of a direct approach. So we're going to just dig all the way up. I need this.